This daily market update has been brought to you by Daily Wealth Report. Trading involves risk of loss and may not be suitable for you. Past performance is no guarantee or reliable indication of future results. All advice and education content is of the nature of general information only and must not in any way be construed or relied upon as legal, financial, or personal advice. Good morning, traders and investors. It is Tuesday, the 26th of June, and for our morning market update this morning, we're going to start off with the FTSE UK 100 index, and it closed heavily down overnight, at down 63 points, and we can see here a short-term bearish reversal pattern falling away from the blue line, which is a 50-period moving average. That saw the index closing down at 5450, or down 1.14%. It's a very similar story across the board in Europe. So when we have a look at the German DAX, it was down 130 points, and in fact was a much higher 2%, closing at 6132. And the CAC 40 was also down quite heavily, down 2.2%, or it's 69 points, down to 3021 by the closing bell. The US markets followed suit. They too were also down quite heavily. We can see here on the Dow Jones Index, it was down 138 points, or 1.1%, closing at 12,502. The S&P 500, a broader index of the US markets, was down as well, down 21 points, or 1.6%, so a little bit heavier on the broader side of things, and it closed at 1313. And in technology stocks, we had a much heavier fall in the markets, down 1.9%, 56 points at 2,836. Subsequently, this sent the VIX index rallying quite strongly. We have the VXX, its exchange traded fund equivalent, here in front of us. We can see that there was a rally there on the short term, but on the VIX index itself, it was up $2.27, or 12.5%, so that was quite a strong return. Yet over the last few days, we've actually just seen the VIX index up one day, down the next, up one day, down the next. We really do need to see some continued traction in the downside of the markets to see this VIX starting to rally and back up again. So closer to home, the ASX 200 was down. It was down quite heavily through the middle of the day, and we can see here that it was down 26 points, closing at 4022. And it actually hit a low of 3993 during the day. You can see that it tested these previous lows only a few weeks ago, should I say. But with the SPI futures actually down 34 points today, we should see the ASX 200 coming back down to test the low of yesterday's trading. So this is a very pivotal point in time. If we see the sellers holding onto the markets into the closing bell, there's a strong probability of a break of this low and a continuation of a broader downwards trend. Well, that's our summary for today. I hope you've been able to get a little bit of insight into our review of the leading indices. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us on support@dailywealthreport.com.au, and I look forward to giving you an update again tomorrow.